testing, testing. Okay, I guess that works. We'll see. Testing. Testing, testing. I think you might be able to hear me. We should be ready to go. My stream setup changed, or I changed it, because I got tired of last couple of weeks hearing that my microphone wasn't working as well. So I've changed it. I'm no longer using my capture card. Don't really need to be honest. This PC should be powerful enough. But let's give it a try and let's see. I really probably should have a second monitor going for this, but we'll have to just play it by ear. Also using my different microphone. Oh, that gives me actually this. This does give me an excuse to use my Stream Deck more, so bear with me for another second here. Let's see, what can we actually do here with OBS? We can do transition. That's probably a good thing. And then we've got some specific scenes, so we can do, yep, be right back. And we want to put that there. Maybe we'll put that there. Let's see. It does work. Okay. Next week I'll have a monitor situation sorted. To believe me, I think I'm surrounded by 12 monitors. of various sizes, so I have no excuses to not be able to see stuff at all times. But for now, this will have to do. So we're going to do some Farming Simulator, which is a game that I've played a fair bit before. I reviewed this actually for Shacknews back in 2022. It seems like forever ago. But I really wanted to get into some mods, and I haven't really played around with those too much. And a lot has changed. There's been add-ons, official, lots of mods for PC, but even inside the game itself. So if you're playing it on PS4 or PlayStation or anywhere else, you'll still be able to use some of those, which is exciting. These are some of the mods that I've currently got loaded in. There's some additional settings and stuff. Attingham Park, of course, which is the map we'll be playing on today. And some enhanced animal stuff. We've got a little bit of a cheat, the government subsidy mod, which just lets you put a couple signs down and get monthly money. I wish that there was an in-between, because it's either 8,400 a month or 8,400,000 a month. Pretty big gap. Guidance steering mod, which I've just started. I've seen in every stream ever, but in a couple of vehicles. So we'll see what we can get into. I don't know exactly what the starting scenario is in Attingham here. My understanding is that I created the character earlier, but I have not taken a step yet. So we'll see what we get up to in here. Okay, we do not want to sleep. We are outside. What is this? Well, that's the sleep spot. It's a nice little house. It's an early sunny morning in August, and let's have a look around. Well, this is cool. I hear voices. They're just coming from the house. Very nice. Let's see what this place actually is here. Looks like there's a couple of drop-off zones here. Oh wow. Do we have any vehicles yet? We do. Got a little blue Lizard 2017 pickup. And we do have got a John Deere. Got this, that's great. Telehandler. That's going to be useful for lots of things. And that looks like that's it. Alright. Let me have a quick look at our map here. We are right down here. Find the mouse seems to feel better for the map for some reason. Okay, so we're at the biogas plant. Brompton farmhouse, village. So there's lots of industry down here. Animal dealer, livestock, fishing club. Okay, so I believe the scenario is just that we are an employee of the biogas plant, and we have no money. Well, we have 100,000 because I started with that. This is the new contract stuff, I believe. So we'll see if we get into that. Okay, so, oh no, here we can already see that there are far more contracts than what we generally see. So baling on some harvesting ones. Harvest oat in field 45. Use your own equipment. So now I think my own equipment don't really have that much. We have a car. And we have leased a tractor. Nice John Deere. That's not a bad starting tractor. We're going to have to put the GPS mod on this. We're actually going to have to take it to the shop. That's probably the first thing we'll do. We've got the telehandler. We have a mower. We have a windrower. We have one wagon. And we have the bucket. Okay, so we don't actually have a header for the contract that we could do. We're not building anything, we're not buying anything yet. Okay, so we could do either one of these. I wonder if you get the GPS on leased equipment, or if we can still add it to that. Let's harvest some wheat, and then I'll take it to British Grain. And okay, so we've leased the items. I'm going to accept the contract. Wheat field 14. Okay, do we have GPS in here? We do not. So let's see if we are able to get to and let's see if we can add GPS to this. Otherwise we may have to buy something ourselves. So we got to find the dealer. John Deere Forest Group, furniture, watermill. Let's see. Bakery. D&G Auto Repairs. That might be where we can go. Usually it's where we buy. Gas station. It's where we buy vehicles. It's the livestock market there. Okay, well either way I think we gotta head down here. So we're there. Let's see if we can make our way down there. What is this place? I'm guessing this is animals. Clothing store? I always wish that there was a way to show me to just move the map to where I am, because I don't know where the hell I am. Because we're up here. Okay. I think we do need to go down here. It's tracked, okay. Better. So we'll go over the bridge and take the road over there. take out a few tree branches. Oh, hello, look at all these deer. Oh, whoa! For a second I thought you could actually hit it, but I didn't know what it is in the post. Really don't know if this is the right place to go. I played a little bit yesterday on a Chipping Norton map that's modeled after Jeremy Clarkson's farm from his show on Amazon Prime. And it took me a long time, not so much to find the workshop, but to figure out the right place to park the vehicle to get it into the shop to customize it. So we'll see. This might be like a half-hour endeavor here trying to get the GPS added to this, which may or may not be possible with a leased vehicle. I don't even know. I've been considering picking up some controls for this, and I thought, oh, I can just get away with using the gamepad, the game controller. But I'm not so sure anymore. The game controller, it works quite well for using all the different instruments and things, but driving, I don't know, I'm just really not a fan of the like jerkiness of a joystick control in a vehicle. I just don't like it. I'm so used to using yokes and wheels, and I just feel kind of lost, so I think we're going to pull the trigger on some hardware for that. Field 19 is flashing. I get why 14 is flashing, because that's a contract. I didn't accidentally take 2 contracts or something, did I? Oh, sure did. Okay, well, I don't think there's time limits on these, so I guess we're gonna harvest some wheat and mow some grass. And I guess I could have driven down here with the header. Could I have pulled the header? Shoot, I think I could have. Well, we're going to have to go halfway back anyway, because field 14 is in the middle of the map and we're heading way south. Also, why are there, not on here, but on the mini-map, why are there 2 exclamation marks? What do they mean, and why are they not on the big map? That confuses me. Excuse you, car, be patient. We'll spend some good time on this map, I think. My plan is I do actually want to sort of work my way up to having some money, maybe open up my own little farm. I don't quite understand how a lot of these are supposed to have like story elements to it that I don't quite understand how they work, or how I'm supposed to know what to do other than just taking a random contract, which is what I've always done. Take a contract until I can buy my own field or land or both. Yeah, I might just stop in the middle of the road here and walk around real quick. Alright, so let's just have a quick look again. What do we have? Indoor market, bakery, grain, D&G auto repair seems like the place I want to go. Okay. There's another... Okay, so we're actually right next to this exclamation point. I want to explore this for a moment and see what the heck that is all about. British grain. I'm right on top of it. Is there... Huh. Well, how to start? Yes. Well, I don't know. Well, that looks like it might be a big enough place to buy things, yeah. Maybe. Wood chip deliveries are here. We've got GD skips. I don't know. This doesn't seem like the right place, to be honest. Okay, actually, no, that is the right place. Vehicle workshop. Okay, so this is what I started with last time. Now I've got to find the right place to park this thing so that it'll know that that's what we want to work on. I don't think we're driving it in there. That doesn't seem... Nope, that's definitely not it. Might be over there. Could be the one right behind us, actually. Maybe we can try that first. Oh god, I'm in the house. That's not good. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. This must belong to Sweet and Sour Raisins. And this looks like Lower Cross Dairy. And these are deliveries. Yeah, this was my one gripe with it. Yesterday too. It's like, okay, I know I need to park in those marked lines. I don't know which ones. It doesn't feel like this is the right ones. It feels like we're supposed to drive inside here into this yellow line here, but I'm not sure about that either. Yeah, because until we do that, it won't show up in this menu. I want to buy it, but I should put that drop-off zone. Screw it, let's see what happens if I drive in here a little bit. I mean, I can't even fit a little bit. Maybe it's good enough. It is good enough. Okay. Just backed ourselves a little bit in, and we cannot customize it because it's not ours. You know, I like the GPS mod and the fact that you have to like add it to a vehicle, but it really also just means that unless you own that vehicle, you can't do shit about it. And are there any used vehicles on sale right now? Well, this header is certainly a good deal. This header, it's not a header, it's a header, what is it? A header transporter, holder, carrier, trailer. We need a harvester. See, I can buy the cheapest one and customize it. Maybe that's what I'll do. See, there's the setup option for GPS. It's another 15,000. That's going to take all my money. I don't even care. Let's do it. I don't know if I need to return leased vehicles for contracts or not. Oh, I put it up here. Okay. So it said it put it by the shop. This is, I guess this is also... I probably did all that driving down there for no particular reason whatsoever. Hedge collision off. Interesting. Yeah, so I can... Okay, that makes sense. This is the shop. Yep, got it. I don't know if you can repair things or customize things here. So there's a header trailer, but this thing is... This is the rented header, which is not on a trailer. And this is the tractor that is part of our contract here. I keep going to the wrong menu of the two. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can grab this header. If we can put it on the trailer that we've got over there. I don't actually. Let's get the trailer out here first, and then we'll attach it to the harvester and we'll drop it on there. And then I don't know if we can haul the trailer with the harvester. We might be able to. I don't know which direction this header goes on. I don't know if it matters, so I'm gonna line us up here. Roughly like that. Of course, they've placed them in great spots on there, like we're gonna have to. Hold on a second. I need to check something. I'd assigned these to my stream deck, but I don't know why it's not working. That's okay, well, whatever, we don't need right now. It's annoying, why is it not doing the thing? God, this thing is not at all a big enough harvester for this giant header that they gave us to rent, so that's going to be fun. But I think it will fit on this trailer at least. I just don't know how we put this on here properly. Because I don't think I just do this. Nope, that's not it. I mean, it kind of works. Not really. Bro. How did we get to field 14? What is the proper way to get there? Left. I guess we can haul it like that. Seems legit. Maybe for people who don't know what they're doing, this is okay. I'll take out that. Let's just hope we don't run into anybody, any other farmers particularly. One thing I don't like is the default camera. I wonder if that's a setting somewhere. Like the default camera zoom, it's too far zoomed in for what I like. Hey, yo, there we go. Thanks, game. Wonder if this in front of us is a farm that we could potentially purchase. With the $9,000 we have left. Oh, come on. I could have sworn we might be able to go around that. These maps are not that great, so we can't go that way. Chances of me backing this up properly are extremely slim. I wonder if we can go through this guy's yard. Can we sneak through here and go through the hedges? No, we can't. Stuck here. You know, it's funny because I was just over here and there was the thing that said hitch collision and I could turn it off, so I'm going to turn it off. So I guess through that farm would have been the proper way to go. Oh, this is field 14 on our left here already. Okay. We'll leave this here. Actually, I'm going to have to move this out of the way in a minute. I think we can go straight through this farm because I suspect that this farm belongs to whoever's field we're working. Malthouse Farm. I'm going to try anyway, so I want to have a look before I drive in here. We go around this side. Looks like it. Okay. This is the way we should have gone. They don't really give you a GPS line here. You gotta figure it out for yourself. And we should just confirm that is field 14. Yeah, that's what we want to do. And we are... What exactly are we doing? We are harvesting wheat and then taking the product to British Grain. Oh, I think British Grain is, that was down there, that was the icon. Is that, have I figured out the exclamation marks? No, I don't know why the other one's over there still. Well, maybe there's two British Grains. We'll figure it out, we'll see. Let's see if we can get the header off of here. Okay, we'll get you out of the way. Let's see. Why does it... This Stream Deck thing does not work at all with these hotkeys. They're just... don't know why. They seem to work perfectly fine. So I've got a button for toggle lines, which is called valve. So that's fine. Show lines are on. So I can turn it off, but I can't turn it on. Oh, okay, there it goes. Why do I have to double? This is very bizarre. Now it works. Feels like, it seems like rather, the default little profile that I picked up at Icon City isn't working so much. But if I recreate this manually as a hotkey, it's totally fine. So just bear with me for a moment. Single press, okay, and toggle this alt equals. I don't think that's. Okay, and now I've forgotten what the toggle steering actually is. So let's see, I know I do have to do this. Yeah, no, I can't see the lines. Okay, there it is. It's hard to see it with all this stuff on the ground, to be honest. Good enough. Good enough. Probably need to bring this up a little bit. Is it in here? Lines. That's better, and we can actually see them over all this. So we've got the blue lines for the outside of the header. We have this now. Good. So let's do the headland first. Actually, let's do one line over to make sure that I figure out all these buttons here. We'll get that resolved. Maybe it was alt equals, we'll see. Let's check real quick. The controls, GPS guidance. Yeah, see, it's not alt equals, so that's just wrong. Alt C toggles the whole thing. We don't even have the power to push this thing. Oh my god, this is a fucking disaster. And the line, of course, is because I pressed Alt R so many times. Auto width and no offset. Come on. Power line is so wonky. Well, that was a huge waste of time and money. Just for us to use this thing here that doesn't have GPS, and we don't have to drive all the way back up there. So I swear this game does not make it super easy to get started with even just the basics, because they throw you at a contract. I guess they want you to just suffer your way through and not be able to use some of the mods to start, so. The alternative would be to buy a header, you know, like a little one like that, because that is 1.2 tons, and let's see if we can find the one that we have currently, which was I think it's this class one, which is 2.8 tons. Yeah, I mean, Can't afford that though. But can we maybe? Well, we could if we plop down some subsidized signs, but we don't really have a place to put them. We'll worry about that next time. We'll just get this thing up to where field 14 is, I think, and go from there. Forget that I'm in the UK. I gotta drive on the left side. What do we hit? No. We're not allowed to go there. Bush to, what's going on here? I guess this is the edge of the map. I guess we can't go there. Yeah, Denny Cruisin' is right, except that we drove to the wrong, well, not the wrong place, but we spent a bunch of time driving down to try to add a GPS to this vehicle, but because it's leased, we can't do that, so then we bought our own with pretty much every last dollar we have. Nice. And so now we've got one that can use the GPS, but it cannot use the harvester or the header, because it's too heavy. It's not, because we couldn't afford a big enough harvester. So now we're going back. We're going to have to harvest without the help of GPS. And we're just going to look kind of, you know, we hope nobody saw this. Chili and cornbread. Nice. That sounds good. You know, it doesn't, if you made a mess with it, that's fine. That probably just means it's going to be all the better when it's finished. Oh, I didn't take this turn very well at all. Shoot. Okay. Well, still getting used to where we can and can't go here. Oh yeah, and that totally was the edge of the map down there. I see it now at this angle. This is on the other angle. It didn't look like there was a, that we were trying to drive off the map, but we definitely were. I've got to bind some extra buttons here for next week. Well, actually, I'll probably have some hardware for next week, I'm hoping. Or at the very least, some extra buttons on my Stream Deck so that I can more easily turn on the radio, for example, in here, and some of the other shortcuts. I just realized one of the buttons on my Stream Deck is animated. That's actually kind of cool. I think there's a river to our right. I don't think we can just cut through here. Yeah, no, there's a creek there. Actually, that's more than a creek. That's a river. That's a fishing club. Yeah, okay. So we do have to go all the way back up to the north and then turn down through the farm. Just retrace our steps entirely. I'm also now 95% certain that we could have just tried to do this customization when we first started. But, you know, that's how we learn. What's up, Gasoline Junkie? First time chat, welcome, welcome. We're going to do some actual farming in a minute, I promise. I'm not just going sightseeing in this harvester. Very nice map though. It's actually really cramped. Seems very British in the sense that the roads aren't that wide. Everything is, you know, I've already had to turn off the hedge collision once because I got myself stuck somewhere. PlayStation players chill. Did you play Farm Simulator on your PlayStation? I'm on PC at the moment because of all the mods. Nice. Yeah, I do quite like that they make this game so accessible on consoles and the multiplayer, though I have yet to convince many. Well, that was Potable, I guess. I have yet to convince my friends that this is something they should join me in. Maybe one day. Okay, I gotta remember. It's not this turn. Oh, that's not to the restaurant or something. I think we're going in here. I'm on PC. Go right through whoever owns this farm, because I'm sure they don't mind us driving through their property. Presumably we are working a contract on their field, so... Okay, there's our leased tractor, leased header trailer, leased extremely heavy header, and our tiny ass harvester that we purchased with all of our money that is completely useless for now. I mean, eventually it'll come in handy, but right now it's a waste of time. It does have GPS though, but it's a waste of time because we can't use it. And I'm just gonna double check. What? Okay, I guess we can use GPS. Can we? Yes, we can. Take it all back. The first while was just a giant waste of time. Still don't remember what the actual... it's not these. Which one is it? Alt X. There we go. GPSing with the thing that so we basically spent $90,000 on something we didn't need to spend. ourselves I hope that they've got a trailer for us as part of this lease as well. I think so. With a bit of luck, we might be able to harvest this field tonight. That would actually be pretty good progress. Because we're learning things. This is a big field. Okay, we're up to almost, it's going to be 50% by the time we get it all the way across the length of the field. Wow. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to. I wonder if we can get, we'll wait until it's full, but I wonder if we can get an AI worker to drive a truck beside us to collect. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Some of the shops are requesting something from you and you don't know what it is. Well, you're asking the wrong person. It's been a long time since I played Farming Simulator, and I'm just, you missed the first hour of me trying to figure out how to get to the field and how to get here with the proper equipment. So, I mean, I'd love to answer that for you, but I have no idea. There you go, Slinky Jim. You just gotta do some singing. I was going to say, I think I can bring up this menu while it's driving. Yes, I can. Let's see what other vehicles we actually have as part of this contract. I keep missing the page. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think we can actually see that on here, which is kind of annoying. Vehicle overview. Those are my vehicles that I've leased, but the ones that I've been given from this contract, I would love to see what they are. And I also missed the opportunity to take, to rent the vehicles, I think, for this first one. So, I'm kind of bummed on that one. Okay, so we're at 100%. Let's wait here for a second and see what we do have available to us. Those are ours. We have nothing up there right now. Alright, let's go look up. Let's see what else they gave us when we took this contract. I know there was some other equipment there. I just don't know if it's something that we can use. I hope so, because we need at least a trailer to be able to fill it with the wheat and take it somewhere. There it is. Okay, so they did actually give us everything we need. Didn't really point out exactly where it was. We just had to kind of grab it from the spots here, but that's okay. Now I'm going to see how, thanks for the lag there, how well an AI worker is going to be able to drive beside me in the harvester so that we can do this a bit more quickly. This is a pretty big trailer, so hopefully we get more than like a row and a half in here. Of course, this is all kind of backwards because that arm comes out on the left. We don't really want this thing to drive in the wheat, but I guess it's going to have to. Why does that? So, I mean, this is great, but I don't really want to have to wait for this every time. Create job. Load and deliver. Okay. Deliver. Now go to... No. There's a different way to do this, and I keep screwing this up because I oftentimes accidentally enable like an AI driver. Well. More to research and figure out for next time. Is this going to clear the tree? Of course not. The good news, of course, yeah, that stops. This is only 20% full. Okay, so we can do tell you what though, this GPS stuff does make lining up your lines just so much easier. It's great. I don't know if that mod is only on PC or if it's also on PlayStation, but I kind of hope it is on PlayStation because it's excellent. No more unsightly crooked lines a la Jeremy Clarkson. Okay, so H is... Oops. So H is the AI worker. Can I not do that with this? Oh, it just brings up that. Okay. So I could make the AI worker use the drive the harvester, but I kind of want to do that myself. That's the fun part. Like, I feel this part is more entertaining than, well, maybe not. I'll tell. Okay, we'll go to the end here. We'll come back around for the headland, and then we'll set the AI driver. Hopefully it will drive on GPS. I'm not sure. If not, I might actually have to get like a GPS compatible AI mod or something like that. I think there are more AI mods, and I'm starting to see why they're there. Initially I was like, oh, that's not necessary. And I'm thinking, maybe it is. Down to that middle row that we cut, and then we're gonna turn on the GPS and let's see if AI will drive a nice line or not, and we can bring the trailer up alongside it, hopefully, and get it filled and then jump over. So we might just be able to like let AI drive a straight line every once in a while, which seems like it should be capable of doing. Famous last words and all that. I'll give it a try. I know. I saw it too. Slinky. I just figured I'll get it later. That was my thinking. Oh, okay, I can't leave this one because we're not going to be back for that one. So that one I have to go back and get this one thing. That was just the GPS thing not lining up nicely at the start, I guess. Okay, so GPS is driving us. Cruise control is on. I'm going to try to do... Oh, see, now I can't. I guess I can't do an AI driver. Is that because of the GPS or because of the cruise control? Well, it's because of the GPS. Will the AI driver do as well as the GPS, you think? Guess we'll find out real quick. We'll have to just take our chance, see if we can catch up with it. But I did just add a little note on my to-do list here, and that is to look into those other AI mods because they might do a better job in relation to Oh yeah, see, okay, I always knew that it was at least smart enough to recognize that me pulling up alongside it here was like a thing. It's not close enough. Nope. Just turned the lights on somewhere by accident. In the sense that I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's driving at 6 miles an hour, so I have to adjust that speed down. But right now I'm happy just to get this thing filled up, so that I can then take over the harvester again for a bit. I can pretty much drive it until it's like half full each time, I think. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. Good. So I think I'll wait until the harvester is about 50% full, or basically until we get to the end and turn around so that the pipe is out on the left side. I know, it's funny how this is relaxing, right? Because I'm sure that, well, I think parts of farming in real life might be relaxing, but most of it is going to be super stressful, like physically demanding. But for a video game, I find this very relaxing. In the same way that I find flight sim relaxing and truck simulators relaxing. Now the graphics seem a little bit dated. Like some of the lighting is nice, and some of the effects are nice, but then some of the the trees and the render distance, like how back there just goes flat. Sure would be nice if that was extended, but there are rumors that the Giants are going to announce maybe in this summer's Arms Con that they're working on maybe on Farming Simulator 25. That would be nice. Like we're due for an upgrade. They come out every 3 years, so like 25 would be the next one, and I believe it usually comes out like in the winter season at the start of that calendar year, so fingers crossed. Or maybe we'll have a new one within the next, I don't know, 6 to 9 months or something. That would be nice. Let's see if I can race down there, turn around, get this thing filled up in time before we reach the end. I'm going to change the cruise control speed down to 6, which should be the matching speed of the harvester. Looks like the AI is actually doing a decent enough job of keeping up and like driving in a straight line. That is probably compatible with the GPS. Okay, 6 miles each, 7. You're going one too fast. There we go. Look at that. All I'm doing is turning the camera right now. I'm mildly proud of myself. It's too bad that I can't make this job here have an AI driver do this part, because this part is not as exciting, I guess, as the harvesting part. Also, I can't really keep a good eye on how full the harvester is, but I think I'm basically just going to go to the end of the row, and then I'm going to take over the harvester again for a long row, and keep switching back and forth until this trailer is full, and then we'll have to remember where to drop it off. It's a British grain, I think is what it was, but... And yeah, it's perfect. It's at 1%, so that works out really well. An episode of Lewis and Clark. I'm more concerned that I now have a $90,000 harvester sitting over there that's collecting dust. That's well, I guess it's not too bad. I just need to make like another 20 grand so that I can buy an appropriate header for it. So then next time I wouldn't have to use the leased vehicles. Though it's probably actually easier. I'm pretty sure from what I saw there that the cost of like the loss in profit by renting the vehicles is pretty small. I want to say it was like £480 out of 11,000 or something, so it's pretty small. Little pile of, I don't even know what it's called, over there on the grass is what annoys me more than anything. Oops, wrong way. Look out, birds. You know, this is actually pretty nice because that means that, you know, the best way to do this would be to have, you know, a buddy, a friend on here, of course, to multiplayer this, but the AI workers are not too bad. 67%. It's going to be at about 80%, so there should be one more row before we're full on this, which means that we'll probably have just enough time to make our first delivery to British Grain, and then we'll have to pick up the next one next time, the next stream. Distribute that a bit more evenly. Not a bad view from the inside, actually. There's all the wheat. It's a pretty good sense of scale. I wonder, I don't think this game works in VR, but that would be kind of cool to sit in here in VR. Minus £57 for wage payment. Okay, well, we can just barely afford that, so. Last load for this guy. I think we'll just keep the AI worker doing his thing in the harvester. We'll get this thing filled up. Well, it should be close to 100%. Maybe not quite. Maybe we'll stick around. We'll let the AI go and do his thing until we're at 100% full in this trailer, and then we'll go deliver it. So we can at least report some progress here to our employer, whose contract we're working under. Thanks, Denny. It was all, it was already censored out, so I wasn't actually sure that was like a really poorly done spam message. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the way of the AI driver here and see what he does. Presumably he's gonna go and hit the next row there, I'm hoping. He's not going to backtrack the whole field, is he? No. Okay, good. Alright. He's doing pretty much what the GPS would do. Oh, he left a little thing. I want to get out of here and just like cut that with my scissors or something. Okay, good enough. 92%, I think we're going to go and see if we can drop this off. We'll let the AI driver work. We are going to... Oh, look at that, 58%. I need to deliver the wheat to British Grain. So, to find that on the map... Can you... Hotspots. Okay. Contracts. Yes. Workers? Contract. Oh. Oh, they're just filters. Yeah, okay. I really wish you could, like... I wish you could search or something. Okay, British Grain. I think I saw it here earlier. That's the biogas plant. I know there's British Grain down here. I guess that's what that exclamation mark is for. No, it's not. But that is British Grain, and I think there was another exclamation mark I thought up here. Is there another British Grain up here? Sweet potato, liquid silo. I want to make sure that before I drive all the way down there that there isn't like one right next to me, because I have been gotten by that a couple times now. I think, though, looks like we do have to go down here. And let's have a quick look where we are. We are here. There's a river that runs through this entire field, so we are going to have to go all the way back up and around, which we've done a couple times now. So at least we know exactly which way to go and which way not to go. Break it, alright? It's not ours. We'll break this one. That one's ours. Useless. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steering. Okay. Oh, that's the same one. How cute. Really needs to be a better way to... Whoever designed this farm did not really think scale. wheel would be nice, I think. This controller thing, like the wheel just going nuts, drives me nuts. Not a big fan of that. And then that makes me think, should I be putting my track IR on here for it? Maybe. The mod community is quite strong, yeah, and it's actually, even though the game's been out for close to 3 years, it's still quite active, and it also, I think it benefits from the fact that there seems to be a lot of similarity between Farming Simulator 19 and possibly even 13 and 16 before that. So I think it's all, you know, very similar, so there's a lot of stuff that's ported over. Yeah, it seems to be quite active, and there's just so much. And the other thing is that Giants really, they fully embrace it. So there's like a mod marketplace, if you will, built right into the game itself, which means it's accessible on consoles as well. And there are still some mods that you can download on PC that you have to download from the third party. But there's a lot of mods you can just get without having to go anywhere, without having to download a zip file. Even when you do, you don't even need to extract the zip file. So if you can download a file and stick it in a folder, you know how to install mods in its most complicated form. I think there are some mods that require like a scripting engine and that do some really advanced stuff that are probably a bit more complicated, but that's the exception. Most of them are, I think I put about 15 or so mods in here yesterday, and it all took no time at all. In fact, first thing I did was okay, I got zip files, let's extract those. Where do I extract them? And I looked it up and it's like, nope, you don't extract them. You just place the file in this folder and then you enable it in your game. That's it. So that was very, too far. That was a very nice surprise. I'm going to make a mess out of this here at the end of the stream. Where is the drop-off point here anyway? Oh, that's a field 47, okay. So I may have to kind of cheat and use AI to deliver this, so I know where they're putting it. Maybe. I think that might be an option. Is there something around the back? No. Okay, so set destination. Create job. Deliver to British Grain. No looping. Oh, I can do. Workers target is unreachable. Okay. At least the AI seems to have the same challenge with this that I do, which is good, I suppose. Is this where are we just supposed to dump it here? Maybe. I kind of doubt it, but oh, something just went ding. Oh no, that's a wage payment. Never mind. That's too bad. Got excited for a moment. Because, I mean, I can tip it here, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Let's try this again. Create job. Deliver. Load and deliver. No, we just want to do deliver. British grain. Start. It stopped already. Okay, let's see. If we... Let me drive a little further away and see if maybe... Because most of the, usually the unloading points have got like a little icon. A little tipping, dumping icon. And this does not have that. From what I could see anyway. Let's try again. Create job. Deliver. Start. Target is unreachable. Huh. Well, I'm confused. Yeah, didn't hear no bell. I want to hear a bell, though. I feel like at this point a bell would be a good thing. I just don't understand why, like, that is British grain, and why is it saying it's unreachable? I mean, I understand why it's saying it's unreachable, because it seems like that for me, too. Loading position. Okay, but who cares about the loading? I wonder if it's just complaining that this loading position is unreachable for it. It's not very clear. It says well, it says target, which seems to me like and I don't know what this exclamation mark means. See, okay, that is the icon for tip station. So that is a tip station. Do I just tip it on the ground in front of this joint? Like, I mean, it's grain. Oh, it goes in there. You know, you'd think that they would open the door for us. We have to do everything ourselves here. I'm kind of grateful that there is a roundabout, so thank you, UK, for all the roundabouts. Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that when you go to a place to deliver your, you know, crop or whatever, that they kind of open it for you, but that's, you know what, that's fine. I spent way too much time yesterday trying to figure out how to get out of a parking lot, and then I realized I had to get out and open the gate. So this is all a learning experience. Mostly because I've forgotten everything. And I also decided this time not to go play the tutorial. I suspect if I played the tutorial, it would tell me a lot of these things. Plus, this map is obviously a custom map, and it's probably got more, you know, it puts a little bit more of the onus on the player to actually know what they're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing, so that's all. It just takes a little bit of extra practice. And now I'm going to have to back this trailer in, which is also fun. Use all my Euro truck experience. Actually, that could have been a lot worse. There you go. Look at the bottom. It says start overloading. I don't want to overload. Does it? Is that what it means? Overloading? Okay. Yes. Oh, did it abort when I walked out? When I stepped out? It probably did, didn't it? I just wanted to get a better look at it. There we go. We figured it out with 5 minutes to spare, so we probably got just enough time to go back to the field, see how the AI driver is doing in the harvester. The harvester should be full. 66% transported for field 14. Alright, we've made actual progress. In fact, if I check on the contract now, 80% overall, so that means we probably really just need to harvest a little bit more. Most of these contracts, you don't actually have to harvest the full field to get the 100%. So if we get another full trailer, we know that we've got plenty to meet the quota here. So we'll head back there and get it all set up. I just remembered last time I took the right lane here as well, but it takes me time. I don't know why I decided to do a British farm. Though I think it's because I really wanted to. I messed around with the Clarkson farm map yesterday, and it was kind of cool, but it actually had like their farm shop and all that stuff there, but I was like, I don't know if I want to do that on a stream. Rather do something that is... This map actually looks a bit nicer. It seems like higher quality. It's just not based on a TV show, that's all. Look at the cows on the left. Well, this first contract definitely made us drive all over the map, especially considering that I didn't know that I didn't have to do that the first time that I went down there and back. In a harvester, no less. At least this tractor with a trailer is pretty quick down the road here. Past the fishing club, we're going to have to check that out. I don't know if there's fishing in this game. I think there might be. If not, there's probably a mod for that. There's the bridge, so we're almost back to the field. Is that just that's a pedestrian bridge? That's quite pretty actually. It's really well done. A lot of these are like custom models, so they're not in the base game. They're made by GB Modding, I believe it was. And it just clued in that GB might stand for Great Britain. I'm not even sure. So one thing I probably could have done, and I should try this next time, is I could have probably made the AI drive back here, even though that wouldn't really have helped because the harvester is full, so nothing really can happen until this thing comes over and relieves some of the load from the harvester. It's over there, parked in the shade. That's very sensible. Should be able to just pull up right beside it. Why is it like in the field like this? You backed yourself in here. Kind of strange there, friend. Now, did that guy quit? No field found. Alright. I mean, I can see a field, but... down to 10%, so we're going to leave it here. I'm going to do this some more next week, because I really like this game is actually really in depth, and you can get quite far into it, and we've just spent 2 hours barely harvesting a field. We probably would have been able to finish this contract if I hadn't screwed around so much at the beginning, but lesson learned, we'll be more productive next week. And I really want to get like deeper into this. I want to get a little bit of money, buy a small farm, buy some equipment, start doing some jobs, you know, eventually buy a small field, and kind of get into the whole, you know, plant something, see what we can make out of that, maybe get a couple animals, get some bees. I think bees are very profitable from what I recall. So we'll check all that out. Denny already put the social media links in the chat. Thanks for that, Denny. And don't forget to check out shacknews.com. And I will be back with you guys next Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to finish this contract. And we have another contract. We have to mow some grass. And I don't think we have any other tools for that. We may need to take out a loan, because I think we forgot to say give us the equipment that we need, and I don't think we can do it now. So kind of another screw up, but we'll fix that next week, hopefully. So until then, catch everybody later. Have a good week and take care.